Thank you, doctor. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. How can we help you?
I have a patient I do patient care for. He has muscular dystrophy. I saw your video clip several months back pertaining to the selenium cure that you and Jerry Lewis and the whole thing.
Sure. How old is this person? How old is
44 years old. He's
44?
44. He weighs probably, I'm going to guess, about 215 to 20 tops. It's kind of tough to tell. I would guess his height at 5'9", 5'10".
Okay, is he in a wheelchair or is he walking with crutches?
Yes, he is wheelchair bound, pretty much quadriplegic, slowly starting to lose the feeling in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Back in February, he went to the ER. He had blood dripping from his rectum and in his stool. They took him to the ER, did some lab work, blah, 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 sent him home, did a follow-up with his doctor. Doctor looks at the blood work, says, "Oh, you got the flu. We're admitting you." Before he knew it.
Here, let's stop. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. You know, I get the idea here. We've only had a little bit of time, so get your pen and paper out. Charmaine? Hello, Charmaine.
I'm here.
Okay. So, this guy, Sean's friend, has a bloody stool, and the doctor just said, "Oh, you got the flu." Okay. What might that be from? Why would this guy with muscular dystrophy have a bloody bowel movement?
Well, muscular dystrophy means he doesn't have any muscle in his body, and that would account for his intestines too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, why might he have muscular dystrophy? Is it a genetic thing?
No. He's lacking nutrients, and he maybe too because he can't absorb them.
He may have some gluten problems here. So what would you give this guy? What kind of diet would you put him on? He's only 5'9", so he should weigh 170 pounds. He weighs 250. He needs to lose 60, 80 pounds, somewhere in there. It's not unusual for older muscular dystrophy patients to have, gain a lot of weight, which goes along with gluten intolerance. Okay, so what would you give him as a diet and also as a supplement program?
Well, he's got to get on a gluten-free diet, obviously. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no oils of any kind, no burnt animal fat, no fried foods. And then for the issues he has, I would give him two healthy brain and heart packs.
And, keep going here, Char. We know that this guy needs to be off all the bad foods, the fried foods, the processed meats, the oils, the glutens, no wheat, barley, rye, and oats, no cross-contamination, everybody in the house. And you said he should have two healthy brain and heart packs. I'd go along with that. And particularly for muscle health, what product will support healthy muscle maintenance repair?
Well, you could add some more selenium to those.
Yeah, you get an A+ here. You get an A+. Very good. Yeah, I get him another bottle of selenium so he can take 9 of those a day because he's 250 pounds. He can take 3 for breakfast, 3 for lunch, 3 for dinner time. There's a bottle of selenium in each of the healthy brain and heart packs, so I'd get another bottle so you can take 3 times a day. And also, what would you do to stimulate stem cells, to help stem cells rebuild muscle?
I would give him some immortalium.
Yep, immortalium. I'd have him take maybe 3 of those tablets 3 times a day. It'll be 3 bottles a month of the immortalium. And let's see here. What kind of protein would you get into him?
Well, he can take eat those protein shakes or drink them.
Okay, yeah, very good. And in addition to the 2 healthy brain and heart packs, what would you throw in particular for joints and tendons and ligaments and muscle and so forth for maintenance repair? What would you throw in as an add-on to the 2 healthy brain and heart packs?
Well, he could take I would give him some glucogel and some MSM.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I'd give him the glucogel. He could take 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner, if he wants the capsules. And, I've been getting a lot of questions here when it comes to all these capsules. We do have the gluten-free ones. It says right on the label, gluten-free, no wheat, barley, rye, and oats. And also, if, people are concerned about there being animal products in the capsule, you can just open the capsules and dump the powder. Which is, I think, 99.99% of all the products are kosher, so that people don't have to worry about bad things in there, okay? And so that approach. And of course, as you point out, in addition to the 15 Blue Gel capsules a day, which would be 2 large bottles a month, and also, as Shar says, I'd give him 9. Wouldn't even hurt to give him 12 of the MSM tests. You could take 4 3 times a day. That'll be 2 bottles a month of the MSM to support and promote maintenance repair, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc, retrainer vertebrae, bone, makes your bone itself, and muscle. And what would you give him for sunshine?
I give him some vitamin D3.
Yeah, I'd give him 9 of those capsules a day, 3 with each meal. That's 3 bottles a month of the vitamin D3 capsules. If he prefers the spray, he could have 3 spritzes 3 times a day, be 3 bottles of the citrus vitamin D3 liquid. Okay, give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know how he's doing. And he'll lose a little bit of weight just by getting rid of the bad foods.
You want to hear a staggering stat? Every 25 seconds, someone in America has a coronary or heart event. Wow. Now you can see why heart disease is the leading cause of death among men and women. And obviously the heart, the grand central station that has all the oxygen to supply our body, is something we do not want to be messing with. Well, let's also not forget about the brain. The incidence of neurological diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's has steadily been on the rise. Brain health, function, cognition, activity, not just brain exercises like Sudoku are important, but so is exercise, actually more powerful. But we also need to feed the brain the nutrients it needs to develop, and then also protect it from all the toxins that can destroy it. So you're probably thinking that it seems a bit odd that we put 2 such unique areas, the brain and the heart, in one pack. Doesn't seem like there would be much of a link. But when you look at the nutrients that support these 2 areas, you'll kind of understand. First off, the pack contains Ultimate EFA. They're a very powerful blend of healthy fats, the omegas 3, 6, and 9. It's the reason why you're told to eat more fish, and with good reason. Because 2/3 of your brain is actually made up of fats. But not just any fats, but these specific types of fats. And we've put it in the most bioavailable and concentrated forms in our pack. Well, these same fats are also extremely beneficial for heart health. Omega fats have been researched and shown to reduce inflammation, decrease triglycerides, lower blood pressure, and a whole host of other heart-healthy benefits. But the real jewel of the brain and the heart pack is Ultimate Selenium, a blend of powerful vitamin antioxidants. Every day, you're obviously using your brain and heart, pumping blood, thinking, solving the world's problems. Well, all that stress creates a whole lot of toxicity. Those toxins need to be neutralized and quickly shuttled out of the body. That's why the antioxidants are so important. They keep your heart pumping and your brain thinking.
Cardio Beats from Youngevity supports a healthy cardiovascular system and helps supply the nutrients your body needs to support better physical endurance. Your capacity to last a little longer is largely based on how well your cardiovascular system expends oxygen and circulates blood through your body. Cardio Beats helps combat the oxidative stress caused by physical activity by supplying you with key nutrients that support your cardiovascular system. These nutrients have also been shown to help improve endurance. Cardio Beats starts with organic beets, a rich source of nitrates to support healthy blood flow and oxygen transport. We've added whole foods from highly bioavailable seaweed and mango fruit, both known for blood flow support, and antioxidant-rich sweet cherries. Then, for even more heart health benefits, we finished it off with key amino acids. Take your physical endurance to the next level with Cardio Beats. Talk to your Youngevity associate for more information.
One of the greatest things that Steve did in really taking us to that next level was working with his dad with all natural flavoring so that we could come out with the next generation of products to sell. Back then, one of the craziest things about us compared to where we are today is it's probably hard for everyone to imagine. We didn't have flavoring in our products. Our number one selling product, which was our plant-derived minerals, it tasted like dirt. It still does. It's raw minerals in water. We sold hardcore vitamins when the B vitamins were super strong. The essential fatty acids, the EFAs. We had a pet product almost right away.
A liquid multivitamin.
Liquid multivitamin. Powders were not even thought of. The technology for the powders back then weren't even thought of. We had liquids and we had pills.
And then some skincare came along pretty quickly.
Skincare came along. But honestly, back in those days, it was still colloidal minerals, which is a liquid form, and a pill line.
And the products, other than the liquid minerals, were initially formulated by my father.
In the early days, we started doing more health shows. That is how you met people. The internet didn't exist. The only way you could really go and share vitamins and minerals was at nutritional shows to find people who shared the same interests as you did. You had to find people who were interested in nutrition. We were successful almost right from the get-go. I mean, we worked really hard. We worked Monday through Friday. We'd jump on a plane on Friday. We'd go to a health show for the weekend.
It comes from my father originally, obviously, and still to this day, that innovation and driving and striving for better products all the time. People talking about how much the products have helped them, and they're placing a reorder because they need more. And so, you know, the people and their feedback of the products really, I think, you know, makes all the difference in the world for everybody, and certainly for us too. I mean, there's nothing more rewarding for us than to see people get benefit from these products, and certainly have over the last 20 plus years, and we know they will in the future.